Imagine a medical condition so rare that you are the only person in your city who has it. This is the reality for patients with ADLD leukodystrophy, an ultra-rare neurodegenerative disease that breaks down the brain's white matter, affecting less than 1 in a million people globally. For decades, doctors have called the struggle to name these conditions the diagnostic odyssey. It is a grueling loop of specialists and misdiagnoses that can last years, leaving patients in a state of infinite uncertainty while they search for the genetic mutation making them sick. Even with a diagnosis, patients hit a bureaucratic wall. Historically, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has relied on a specific gold standard for approval. Pharmaceutical companies must run massive clinical trials involving thousands of human test subjects to prove a therapy is safe and effective. This creates an impossible mathematical trap. Because rare disease populations are so small, drug companies cannot gather enough local test subjects to run a trial. The cycle is inescapable. No patients means no trial, and no trial means no treatment. This statistical deficit locks millions of global patients out of modern medicine. The therapies to save them might be scientifically possible, but they cannot meet the regulatory requirements designed for common diseases. This leaves medical science with a central paradox. How can researchers prove a cure works when there aren't enough humans alive to test it on? The path forward opened in 2003 with the completion of the Human Genome Project. For the first time, doctors received a complete reference map for healthy human DNA, allowing them to spot the typos that cause disease. Mapping that first genome required 20 years and tens of billions of dollars in specialized labs. Today, a patient's entire genetic code can be sequenced in hours for less than $1,000. But cheaper sequencing created a new digital bottleneck. This technology generates an avalanche of raw genomic data, too massive for any single lab to store or process alone. Solving the sequencing problem revealed the next obstacle. The biological mystery was now an enormous data engineering problem. To organize this information, researchers moved to the cloud. Platforms like AWS Healthomics, a specialized cloud service for biological data, were built to house, catalog, and organize the billions of nucleotides that make up a human genome. Database tools like GeneMatcher now act as a matchmaking layer on top of that infrastructure. They allow scientists to cross-reference genetic profiles across every continent simultaneously. This map shows the speed of modern discovery. A researcher in Pittsburgh can identify a unique mutation and instantly discover that a clinician in Tokyo has flagged the exact same gene in a different patient. This global collaboration collapses a years-long search into a query that happens at the speed of an email. By networking isolated individuals across the globe, this digital infrastructure assembled rare disease patients into a cohesive, testable cohort for the first time. With global data finally connected, artificial intelligence can perform the function of a massive human clinical trial. By analyzing patterns across millions of records, AI finds the evidence that traditional trials were designed to produce. Through patient history modeling, AI uses real-world data to simulate the patient journey, creating a digital control group. The AI then screens billions of approved drugs against rare disease protein targets, searching for unexpected chemical matches to repurpose existing therapies. AI also guides gene editing tools like CRISPR, a technology that allows scientists to selectively modify DNA. The models predict patient risks and simulate how the tool will safely fix the mutation inside the body. AI generates the rigorous, predictive biological evidence required to prove a drug works without a physical human test group. This data has already changed the law. In a landmark policy shift, the FDA will now allow cutting-edge genome and RNA therapies, treatments that use genetic messaging to influence protein production, to seek approval based entirely on this AI-generated evidence. This regulatory change shatters the catch-22. It allows life-saving treatments to reach patients by bypassing the massive clinical trial bottleneck. However, this progress brings new risks. A sequenced genome is the most personal data in existence, making these global databases high-value targets for hackers. There is also the danger of data inequity. If AI models are not trained on diverse global populations, underrepresented groups may still miss out on the cures these models enable. Even with these challenges, the barrier has been moved. By turning this invisible data into undeniable medical evidence, AI is actively rewriting the fundamental laws of what can be cured.